गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पतान शृण्वन्नोतिविश्वेदसादनम् ॐ श्री महागणपतये नमः। वर्णानामर्थसङ्गानां रसानां छन्दसामपि मङ्गलानां च कर्तारो वन्दे वाणी विनायकौ भवानी शङ्करो वन्दे श्रद्धा विश्वासरूपिणो याभ्यां विना न पश्यन्ति सिद्धास्मान्तस्तमीश्वरं वन्दे बोधमयं नित्यं गुरुं शङ्कररूपिणं यमाश्रितो हि वक्रोऽपि चन्द्र सर्वत्र वन्द्यते नीलाम्बुजश्यामलको सीतासमारोपितवामभागं पाणौ महासायकचारुचापं नमामि रामं रघुवंशनाथं नमामि रामं शनाथं लाल देहलालीलसे हरुधरि लाल लंगोर वज्रदेहदानवदलन जय 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 कपिदुर गोष्पदीकृतवारीशं मशकीकृतराक्षसं रामायण महामाला रत्नं वन्दे नीलात्मजम् अञ्जनानन्दनं वीरं जानकी शोकनाशनं कपीशमक्षहन्तारं वन्दे लङ्का भयङ्करम् यत्र यत्र रघुनाथकीर्तनं तत्र तत्र कृतमस्तकाञ्जलिं बाष्पवारि परिपूर्णलोचनं मारुतिं नमत राक्षसान्तकम् मनोजवं मारुततुल्यवीरं जितेन्द्रियं बुद्धिमतां वरिष्ठं वातात्मजं वानरयूथमुख्यं श्रीरामदूतं शिरसा नमामि। रामं रामानुजं सीतां भरतं भरतानुजं सुग्रीवं वायुसूनुं च प्रणमामि पुनः पुनः। नमोऽस्तु रामाय सलक्ष्मणाय देव्यै च तस्यै जनकात्मजायै। नमोऽस्तु रुद्रेन्द्रयमानिलेभ्यः नमोऽस्तु चन्द्रार्कमरुद्गणेभ्यः। श्रीराम जय राम जय जय राम श्रीराम श्रीराम जय जय राम। श्रीराम जय जय राम। श्रीराम जय जय राम। बोलो श्री राम जय जय राम। श्री राम जय जय राम। जय जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम। ओ जय जय राम जय श्री राम। राम जय जय राम। बोलो जय श्री राम। बोलो जय श्री राम। श्री राम जय जय राम। श्री राम जय जय राम। बोलो जय जय राम। जय जय राम जय जय राम। जय जय राम जय जय राम। जय श्री राम। राम Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Shri Ram Jaya Ram Bolo Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Bolo Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama Shri Ram Shri Ram Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Rama Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Shri Ram Jaya Ram Bolo Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Ram Shri Ram Jaya 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 Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Jaya Ram Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Bolo Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Bolo Ram Bolo Ram Ram Bolo Ram Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Shri Ram Rama Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram 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 Bolo Jaya Jaya Ram Jaya Shri Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Jaya Shri Ram Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Shri Ram Bolo Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram Ram Jaya Jaya Ram, Jaya Jaya Ram, Jaya Jaya Ram, Jaya Jaya Ram. बोलिए सियावर रामचंद्र भगवान की, पवन सुत हनुमान की, उमापति महादेव की, बोलो भाई सब संतन की। नमः पार्वती पते हर हर हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम। Our habit is to think very small, and the thought is very less pervasive. We think about job, family, child, and with respect to the whole cosmos, that is a very, very small matter. If you think in totality, so even in the whole Chatsworth, this particular place is very small. And considering the whole Durban or South Africa, it's not even a dot. And considering the whole earth, it is still smaller. And considering the many galaxies, it is almost, there is nothing called this place. And similarly, what we call as me and I and my family is almost not, it is negligible. You cannot point out anywhere. So our habit has become to think very small, very small, very small. Anything which is not thought in totality will never be a source of joy. I give you the example also. If I want to see your personality, I cannot take photograph your eyes or nose or hand. I have to take a complete photograph. Then howsoever beautiful you may be, which is not the case. But even if you are, but if I take the photograph of the nose or hand, because I have not taken the whole photograph, you won't feel, I can't get a complete picture about you. We don't see the whole globe also. We don't see the whole earth also. We are too much engrossed in our own cocoons, in our own small world of attachment. And mostly it is our own imaginary world of ambition, of our... What gives you sorrow, that issue doesn't give sorrow to anybody. What gives you joy, it hardly gives joy to anybody. Or maybe 1-2%. And therefore yesterday when you saw that Hanumanji became very big, if you remember the height, it was 1,200 kilometers. So if you think from that start, and when he said, from my hands I can push the whole ocean, I can circumambulate the whole Meru, if you remember that. Don't think it is just some mythology. It's a reality. It can happen. It happened. Or I can go to the sun and come back. I can gulp the sun. I can go to the heaven. Because we don't see a very big doer. We see very small doer. 5 houses you build, so what? You're the one who made the whole earth. What about that? And your house is only for 50, 60 you'll occupy. After that, house will throw me out. You are out of house. Although you are playing housey. So, but that cosmos belongs to him forever. Any time he can destroy. Remember that? He told, I can rend the whole earth. If you remember that. That was Ishvara avatar. Ishwarup of Bhagwan was there. So if we don't see that, then our doership will, if we are very good in some science or some art, because we have pride that I am very good in writing or singing or dancing, you can go to the maestros who are much, much better than us. Then you will see that our art is nothing in front of them. We are not even babies in front of them. The kind of giants they are in any area.
Because I see only myself, therefore I may see I am better. When I live with those who don't have any art. Therefore I feel that I know a lot. But if you go and see those people who are very good in that subject, you will be ashamed. He said, what, I don't know anything about that subject. In any subject, I'm nothing in front of what really is. There is much more. I know people in my house also. One saint used to come and he used to know whole Ramcharitmanas by heart. From my eyes I used to see. Used to keep on chanting. I was in class 5th, 6th and 7th, so I didn't appreciate his glory. But when I see today, I know one person who knew whole Bhagavad by heart. Bhagavad, not few shlokas. So what is existing we don't know also. So what we do, we think I am very good in this, I have done. Because you have not seen very big people doing that. Imagine that Hanumanji is making the whole, if you remember, Varaha Avatar was there, he took the whole earth on his mouth also. कितना बड़ा बड़ा चीज, कितनी बड़ी बड़ी चीज है, and I told you that big things we have no control and we have no say, we cannot do it. So let us drop our small world and small thinking. Nothing belongs to me here. Everything is a part of a cosmic game. I'm not belonging to it. How can you belong to one jeev or you belong to one person? You are a guest in your body for a few days. It will be left after some time. So this was one of the points. You remember Murti Hanuman we saw yesterday. If you had remembered, if you forgot, never mind. Itna bal tha. And in that I had mentioned first bal was sharir bal, then was buddhi bal, then was manobal. Something like that. I think I had said certain things. Itna bada bada. Jada, where one should, moment any abhiman comes, ego comes, you think of that. In that same area, how big peoples are there and how God is there. It is said in Puranas that Shivji gives discourse to Parvati ji. That is not for 1 hour or 1.5 hours. From 6:30 to 7:45 with extension of 5-7 minutes. Not like that. It is for years. It is not for few days. It is for 100 years. He keeps on talking and keeps on talking. आप पढ़ो तो. You read, you will be stunned to see what is there. He keeps on talking and talking and talking and talking and talking. What are you and me can talk? To keep talk for 2-3 hours itself is so difficult. Sometimes 5 minutes talking is difficult. And what dance we can do? He does the Nataraj dance is there, cosmic dance is there. He keeps on dancing for hundreds of years. Continuously. Not that he needs a rest after 10, 15, 20 minutes. He respite, he required. Itne bade dancer hai. So when we don't have some bigger altar to see, then we think I am only the one. They say, Andho Mikana Raja. Among all the blind, I am the squint-eyed. Because nobody knows that. And nobody knows also what is art. Everybody just claps. So we think it is very good. All cannot be wrong when they all are saying. But they all are foolish in that area. If you have to test, you see in the area who was great. They are zero by Sannata. They don't do anything in that area. Hanumanji became very big. Ye dekho inka sharir bal. And then second was, buddhi bal was there. Buddhi bal, where a person goes in the world, he doesn't get entangled by anything. You will have success and defeat, you will have. But to be carried away and be very sad or be very frustrated, that is not what is bal of a person. It's not that how intelligent you are in any subject is of less material. More is that in most difficult situation, how you feel that I am not entangled. I am not a part of that situation. I am not a part of a problem. Moment you become a part of the problem and then solve the problem will become much bigger. To see that this situation is not different and I am not a part of the problem. I am not the part, I am a part. I am not the part. I am not the part of the problem. You heard yesterday, the Mainak came, if you remember that. So that will be extended to it. That was there. No, I am not a part of it. And that will not become like that. That will be when I am totally detached from so many things. I'll come to detachment today. Okay. And kahan phas gaye? Why? You have everything, but you don't have a smile. What is the purpose of having everything? Everything is as good as dust. It is better to have nothing, but still I have every wealth of insight. In my heart, I have the richness, I have the smile, I have the calmness. That buddhi bal is required. Buddhi bal. That I am not entangled. Tasya kartaram apimam vidhi akartaram avyayam. Namam karmani limpanti name karma phale spraha itimam yo bijanati karm bhinnasa badhyate. At least say in one word. Well, I will say asti. So, something I will say asti. So, देखो अपने हनुमान जी को देखो. अब now you see, I'll talk about today his Vairagya Murti Hanuman will be there. When you hear the word Vairagya, you may be scared that he will take me out of the home or will become sannyasis. So many years I have been teaching, hardly anybody has become sannyasi. They got married after listening. So don't get afraid, anybody doesn't become sannyasi. Right? It's very difficult. And sometimes, I will leave it. I will leave it. Okay. When Hanumanji was going, you remember the first obstacle was from Mainak. Family relations are good. There are good breakfasts. To have a breakfast is good. But to continue hanging on to them is not right. I used to see in my childhood that students used to come from far off places. In my house, the rooms were given on rent. So they used to come from far off just to study. Just to study, they used to leave their houses and come there and study and then score high and go in the colleges or go and become IAS officers and all these things. So what is more important is that family is a good thing, but family gives so much of comfort, so much of cushion, that a person is addicted to that comfort and cushion, that security he gives. And he thinks they alone are mine and there is nothing more than that. And from that family alone slowly comes out lots of hot sorrows. Not because something is like that, because my attachment is too much with the people. So when Hanumanji was there, we should have love, but not too much of attachment. So he was not affected because in his mind some other work was there, which you saw yesterday. Because Hanumanji's life, dispassion means, understand, huh? Dispassion means that outside world is outside. I am not too much affected by the outside world. It doesn't have the sway on my mind. Make the mind that the outside situation may not have a lot of influence on me. Because if it will have influence on me, I lose my thinking power. What is right, what is wrong, what to do, what not to do, what to say, what not to say. We have to cultivate and culture that mind. Otherwise, we'll be tossed up and down. Today this has happened, that happened, tomorrow, like the kite, I'm going up and down. Attachment means bonded slave. Don't say like that. Don't use such harsh words. No, I'm using deliberately so that it can hit somebody. You are bonded slave of whom you are attached to. Why? Because he'll make you do something. Bonded labor was there. Bonded labor, that you have to do something and if you don't do, you'll be whipped. You cannot get out and run out after that. That is called bonded. I don't need the same as Indian shirt or same as that. You cannot run away after that. You have to do. Bandhua Mazdoor in India, they were there. So they took, supposing the loan of 1,000 rupees, at that time 1,000. So they say, I don't have 1,000 rupees. They say, okay, now you will work in my farm for 1 year. And you cannot run away from that. And you will work as I will say. Not that you will do whatever you want. And they used to be whipped, they used to be mistreated, they used to be tortured. There was no strong laws. I don't know here. Here also it's something like that. And in also it had happened. So where you are attached to, you are the bonded slave of that person. Because you don't know what he will do, what he will do, what that work will happen, it may not happen. Situation may come and not come. Arey, aaya, na, hame kya matlab hai uske? Enjoy your knowledge while suffering from somebody else's ignorance. But because I am attached to the work, therefore that work, why did it happen? Why did not happen? I had put the flower here. Why somebody put it here? I am so disturbed. Why? I put the flower here. Somebody put it here. Acha, it happens in the yajna, etc. They decorate. So they put the flower here. Other person comes, put it here. And then that person gets so disturbed, he again puts and comes and puts it here. While I am doing he comes and he puts it here. Again that person comes and when I am starting, I said, what are you doing? Somebody here. Then after the Gita class, there was Mahabharata. Well, why when I put the flower here, why you put it here? क्या हो गया उसमें यार? क्यों इतने attached हो गए उससे? Keep the flower. I'll take the flower. Don't get out. I'm keeping the flower with me. तुम लोग परेशान. Similarly, why this has happened? Why that should not happen? Why he passed away? Why he is not passing away? So there can be many problems. It can happen. Yes, this also happens. Only my mother-in-law is not passing away. I've heard all these things. You are surprising, but I have heard. Well, she is so old, still she is continuing. What she was saying? Cat has 9 lives, she has 18. So politicians also don't pass away so easily. They also recover. अरे भाई जो है सो है. क्या इतना? Vairagya is not something negative. Vairagya means with the presence and absence of action, work, person, you are not disturbed from inside. You have not formed unhealthy relation with any issue or any person. Unhealthy relation means you can't get over it whenever you want. You can't drop it at your will. You have lost your freedom. You can't drop it at your will. Sometimes some t-shirts are there, you try to take it out and you can't take out. You must have seen. You want to take it out, but you get head gets stuck up somewhere. Or some rings are there. So that rings are, when you want to take it out, it's not coming out. The ring becomes sufferings. It is ring. It must have happened with you also. ऐसा हो जाता है. At will, where you have lost your इच्छा शक्ति. It has happened very good. Not happened also very good. That topic, let's drop that topic and enjoy. What? Enjoy my own company. But that issue is not droppable because you have found a very unhealthy bond with it. Now what will happen to that issue or that person, that will control my mind. Let it happen. Let it happen, not happen, what will happen? But I am not able to give up. I cannot give up the thought at will, at my own. I have some other work, but I can't do that work because of this problem. This is called attachment. Attachment means a person is devoid of apne ko usne kho diya. He's lost his own self. His beautiful self he has lost. He can't live with himself. He's with something else. He's tied up with some other issue. Third, attachment means he is not lovable. Why? Because he is occupied. For lovability, you have to have availability. He is not for me. I want to talk, but he is somewhere else. Attachment means that I am seeing the very smallest issue is very big. In front of the cosmos, that issue is almost negligible. One person has become very big, very important, bigger than the whole Brahmand. My son is bigger than the whole Brahmand. My daughter is bigger than the whole Brahmand. Acha? हाँ. It has become bigger than the cosmos. ये कोई बुद्धिमानी की बात है? ये कोई बुद्धिमानी की बात है? Vairag, we think Vairag is something negative or only sadhus. We all need Vairag. To have a good wife, you need to have Vairag from other issues. Then only you understand the husband also. Please put off the phone. Otherwise, phone will be taken, confiscated. Or a good, supposing somebody is a very raggy husband, we will think, well, good husband will be there. Husband will all the time cranky. He is not available. I want a person who can treat me, who can understand me, who can love me, who can, if required, he can guide me. But he himself is misguided or unguided. How will he guide me? I don't want somebody to be sad around me. I don't want somebody should be hanging face all the time with me. I don't want the complaining jack all the time. Complaint boxes come. But when you are attached, or when that detachment is not there, everything is very difficult. Each day is very... Ab Hanuman ji is very detached. Kya maja hai unka. And please know, he is detached in the midst of the whole system, not outside. I will show you now. It is a requisite of supposing you are attached somewhere, you cannot listen to me properly, because that thought will be there. Sometime it happens, you are occupied and you are sitting here. You will sing me also, but you are lost. You are gone already. Mind has taken tangent. It is going to sorties now. I can make it out. That this person has come, but he is somewhere, he is already booked inside. Or I have something in my mind, then how can I express myself? At least say yes on this point. There is a work in front of you. You want to be a fresh mind. You want to be available. You want all your data should be ready to serve you. There's a lot of information, lot of scriptures. I want it all to come in front of me. I'm acting out of joy, not for joy. Detachment means you are having full-fledged joy. I am full with joy. Attachment means I am only full. It is requirement. The requirement. Hanuman ji, supposing he was very attached to his mother, Anjana. Tell me, when his father, his Guru, Surya Bhagwan, asked to give Guru Dakshina, he could not have even Guru Dakshina was not possible. Why? Why will you go to Sugriv? He could have gone to his mother then. Mummy karte. The place with the mother was much nicer than the Sugriv and company. Attachment hota, so he could not have served. To serve, you have to be with the person. You cannot be with other person all the time. If somebody is too attached to the mother, too attached to the father, he won't go for a job also. Acha? Somebody said, well, my son is not going to the marriage only. Today is the marriage. And he is not dressing up properly. I have told him, dress up. So, whose marriage is? His only. So here, first thing is that Hanumanji had no attachment. Because the role demands your total availability. Your role demands that you forget other issues as small and please focus on what God has given you in the present. Role demands forget all other matter and focus on what role you have been given now. Role does not ask you whether you have to be hooked there. But attachment means a person has already thought this is the source of my joy. One small source of joy he has defined in the whole world. And that alone he is holding to. That alone he is holding to. Hanumanji was serving Sugriv. Now I'll tell you where he was detached. Chale na? You know what is the problem there? Sugriv was Vilasi kind of person. I told you, lot of drinks, Lot of women, lot of wine, lot of dance. Challenge was this. And challenge was he could not go out to the palace. In the same palace he was living there. But he never had thought of a woman. He never had the thought of a wine. He never had a thought of eating something what they were eating. आसान नहीं था. Therefore I said Surya Bhagwan asked very tough Guru Dakshina. और सुनाते हैं आपको. आसान था क्या? There also he could have fallen to some prey like this ordinary person. Third area where his attachment was tested was when Sugriva was made the king. Actually, king should be Hanumanji because he only did everything for Sugriva. But he was detached to that position. He still was the same. He did not say that I only brought Ramji to you. And I was the one who connected to you and I don't get a proper position. He was totally detached there also. These three areas I see Hanumanji's detachment before he goes to Lanka. But difficult work will come now. If something is not in present, somebody says, I don't eat any good food. Somebody said, why? Nobody gives me. So because I don't get it, therefore I don't eat, this is not an issue. Issue is you are surrounded by things of enjoyable and nobody is looking at you. It's a closed door. And nobody will check you also. And everything is lying in front of you. And still if you are feeling that the thought of enjoyment is not coming, then that will be called Vairagya. Not that I'm stopping because of people around, but they will say, no, I don't know. Once somewhere, a lot of samosas were put in somebody's house, 5-7 people, but everybody was saying, take. Nobody was taking. Load shedding, light went off. And when light came, not a single samosa was there. He said, कोई भूत प्रेत है क्या? Is there any भूत प्रेत? That means in front of everybody, they were shy to take. The moment they misused load shedding. Detachment तो तब है जब हनुमान जी की तरह all around women are there, all around wines are there, all around eatables are there, all around power is there, pelf is there, position is there, and still you are Ram. That is the test. अभी और difficult test तो अब आने वाला है. तो स्विमिंग क्या आप जाओगे स्विस कैनाल क्या नाम इंग्लिश चैनल द स्विमिंग द इंग्लिश चैनल आई थिंक नॉट इन द स्विमिंग पूल सम गेट ड्राउंड देयर आल्सो देयर आर डेथ्स इन द स्विमिंग पूल आल्सो चिल्ड्रन स्पेशली और मे बी एल्डर्स आल्सो ड्राउन आई थिंक एल्डर्स आल्सो दे डोंट नो स्विमिंग और जस्ट accidentally. Achha. And somewhere it is deep also, more than your height. I don't stand near also. I don't know any swimming. कहाँ जाए स्विमिंग पूल के पास भाई? I will in the drawing room I'll do like this. I feel I'm swimming. You know swimming, Koshki? Huh? Doggy paddy लिख गया. Huh? What is it? But that is the way to swim. Achha. No, I don't think so that is it. भाई चारों तरफ पानी हो, लहर हो. It's all buffeted by the notion. Then if you can, वैराग आसान है. Hanuman ji's 3 tests where he passed. Difficult are yet to come. बात ऐसे ही है. When you will say this is there. And I should be a free man from inside, play outside and come back inside and relax and rest. तब तो मजा है लाइफ में, वरना एवरी इशू, टुमारो दिस इशू, डे आफ्टर दैट इशू, दिस विल गो, अनदर विल कम अप, दिस विल गो, अनदर विल कम, दैट थिंग हैज गॉन, दिस इज आई एम वेरी हैप्पी, आई होल्ड ऑन टू दिस पर्सन, आई होल्ड ऑन टू दैट वर्क. अरे छोड़ो. हनुमान जी 3 areas he conquered. He saw Sugriv in both conditions. Without the power, also he saw how he was running pathetically, and after having all the wealth, still in his heart, it didn't come. He should have given me some gold ornament, it have given me something. Ekdam chup shant. Ram, Ram, Ram. You know who has dispassion? Who has the joy of self much more than the joy of getting from outside. Like, for supposing 6:30 to 8. 8 means quarter to 8. Right now there is a very nice dinner is there in some hotel. Hyatt Hotel or whatever hotel is there you are called. Supposing. Hyatt Hotel is here, no? Here is not there Hyatt Hotel. Huh? Jobag is there. Acha, here is not there. Here which is the better hotel? Hilton is there. Acha, Hilton is there. So you have a nice sumptuous dinner in the Hilton Hotel. Sumptuous dinner is there. 3 spread is there. Starter, then main course, then dessert, everything is there. Then you have satsang exactly from, and after that it is closed. You can't say, please keep for me. Now I ask you, will you go there or will you be here? Will I go there? I will hear it anyway later on. But I tell you, if you had lot of love, you will feel what is all these things. I will be here only, let them have. I'm fine with my khichdi. I am happy with my khichdi. It is good for my health, as well as I don't want to miss being here. And I will have darshan of Lord Shiva. Those who are in the home, they don't have darshan of Lord Shiva. They hear without tapasya. So what happened? That punya is less. And Bhagavan says, because you have not given sufficiently, I'll see that you don't remember it. You are in Durban and not coming. If you are somewhere else and you are fine, it is fine. But in the Durban you are staying and you are still hearing, I'll see that you forget what you have heard. Because you are not paid sufficiently for that. So everything will be washed off from the mind. Well, don't say like that. So, see, for me, there is no attraction. कितना कुछ हो तो कुछ मन में नहीं करता. क्यों? Joy of sadhana is there, joy of meditation is there, joy of puja is there. Why Hanuman was not attracted? No, don't think he controlled himself. Ram Shabd had much more joy than millions of women or millions of powerful people. उनके लिए राम शब्द and Ram form and the devotion Ramakar vritti was much more joyous than Istriyakara vritti. The thought of Ram was giving him much more joy than thought of power, thought of drinking, or thought of women, thought of having with the relative. Nothing, no other thought was giving him as much joy as the thought of Ram, and thought of Ram's work was there. I hope you are getting. So yesterday my naak came. This was the first obstacle. Many obstacles will come. Now second obstacle came. ये तो हमारे पास कहीं joy अंदर तो होता नहीं. So like the, we have sometime joy in satsang, sometime outside. Like the housefly. Housefly, sometime it sits on mithai. Then garbage comes. It leaves and goes there. It enjoys that also. All the dirt. Every dirty thing is there, filthy, stinking thing. It enjoys there. Then it goes away, then again come to mithai. This is ordinary person. In between he attends satsang, etc. Then again he goes to foolish topics and here and there again he is. Arey bhai, yahan to madhumakhi hote hain. Here he is not the housefly, he is the honeybee. Honey will not go somewhere else. Why? He is full cherish, usko bahut high taste ho gaya uska. Supposing you have very high taste of Sangeet, you are a very classical singer, and you are a very good classical singer, or you hear classical singing, this rag, that rag, and then this deck, you say, what is this? Stop it. When your mind has become very sublime, am I right? No, those who are classic. If you are already in a sublime mood, ये सब gross things कहाँ सोने में? ले हटा देते, बंद करो उसको. Too gross, बंद करो उसको. Or the dance is there, understand dance, jumping like a buffalo. ना उसमें कोई मुद्रा है, ना कोई सुर है, ना ताल है, ना कोई डिसिप्लिन है. पैर कहीं जा रहा है, पैंट कहीं जा रहा है. Leg is going somewhere, pant is going somewhere. And you are just moving your body, shaking any part, wherever it is going. And Baratis were drunk, already. So the person who was singing, he stopped singing, but the generator was on. They were dancing on generator. That generator is there, na, that sound. उसी में नाच रहे हैं सब. उनको लगा कोई सॉन्ग है बॉलीवुड, ना पिए हुए थे. They were so heavily drunk. And those who are classical singers and heard, and they come with a discipline, and they first they do namaskar, and after that they offer namaskar to their guru, etc. For every step there is a lot of practice and discipline. Similarly, those whose spiritual taste is high of meditation, of Ram Naam, of puja, do you think they will go for these things? Hanumanji, not that anything, he was so much engrossed. बार बार रघुबीर सम्हारी तरकऊ पवन तनय बल भारी जय गिरि चरण देई हनुमंता चले सुगा पाताल तुरंता जिमि अमोघ रघुपति करबाना यही भांति चले हनुमाना यही भांति चले हनुमाना जलनिधि रघुपति दूत बिचारी तै मैं नाक होई श्रम हारी हनुमान तहि पर सा कर पुनि कीन प्रणाम राम काज कीन्हे बिनु मोहि कहाँ विश्राम जात पवन सुत देवन देखा. Another temptation came. Sursa came. Mother Sursa. Sursa was the mother of all devatas, of snakes. Devatas had sent to test his might. Of Sursa, I am not going to explain everything because you have known. Sursa expanded her mouth to eat. He said, भाई देखो भाई, आज सुरन मोही आज सुरन मोही दीन आहारा सुनत बचन कह पवन कुमारा राम काज करी फिर मैं आवऊ सीता के सुधी प्रभु ही सुनावऊ. आ तब तब बदन पैठी हूँ आई, सत्य कहो मोहि जान दे माई। बोले हम माता बोल रहे हैं, यू आर मदर, हाउ कैन यू ईट द चाइल्ड? बोले हम स्नेक्स मदर, स्नेक्स मदर कैन ईट द चाइल्ड। And she expanded her mouth. Hanumanji expanded double. You remember this? She expanded by 30 kilometers. Then Hanumanji became double, then became double. Until 1,000, then 2,000 Hanumanji, then 2,000 she expanded. Hanumanji became 3,000. That it continued. Hanumanji said, how long they will continue? I have other work also. इनके पास तो काम है नहीं, ऐसे मुंह खुला रहेगा इनका। Oh! And when he went inside, जस जस सुरसा जस जस सुरसा बदन बढ़ावा, तासुदून कपि रूप दिखावा। सत जो जन तेई आनन कीना, तिलग्यु रूप पवन सुत लीना। He went very small. He went inside the, naturally his mouth is big, whole body also would also be big. So already he went inside and came out. And Sursa was still, well, please see, I'm inside. I'm inside. And as he came out, बदन पैठी पुनी बाहर आवा, मांगा बिदा ताही सिरू नावा, ताही सिरू नावा। He went inside. He said, you wanted no to go inside? I am. Sursa was very happy. She said, you will do your work. You are much bigger and most smallest also. You know when to become small, when to become big. They say Sursa is, what is it called? Sursa is Lokesha. When you start doing good work, you get some fame. You get some popularity. You get some name. And that name eats you. Why? Because I get name, it means I am better than you. When it showers, so the crop grows, but around the crop weeds also grow. And the weeds weaken that crop. So praise is for, so that you can be encouraged to do the good work, continue that. But with the praise comes, I am better than you. You are good only for nothing. I am good in everything. I talk well, I sing well, I dance well, I walk well. I walk in a catwalk I have done. Acha, I have catwalk, dog walk, all I have done. I am very intelligent and diligent than you. Everybody, but I am the best of everybody because I got the prize, I got the appreciation. Ye kha gayi Sursa. Now that person starts neglecting somebody. Ye aap haar gaye. Kyun? Nobody neglects a person, he neglects a God. Now, but that does not. Therefore, good work is a very good friend of ego, I always say. Sometimes a person does good work and he becomes a bad person. Why? Because he has a lot of abhimana of doing good. He was earlier better than what he is now. At least he was not looking down. He was speaking properly. He was more humbler, more approachable, more softer person. ये हमारी सुरसा है, सुरसा मैया है. How not to be eaten? Become smallest. Why? God is using me. I know one day these hands will be powerless. My leg will be powerless. I'll be lying down on the bed and I will not be able to get up. This is the God's work I am doing. He has given me the strength and power. And I'm grateful to everybody to allow me to serve you. This is called becoming smallest. this is dispassion of Hanumanji. Right, na? Otherwise, we are easily taken. He was saying, you did very good work. What nice thing you say. Oh, so I'm dressing up and I'm thinking how good I am. I'm so nice. I'm so good. There is nobody like me. He's saying that you are unique. I am. And a person is a false image. धड़ाम से गिरोगे मुंह टूट जाएगा. The tooth will break if you fall somewhere. You don't know, चक्कर आ जाएगा. समझ लो तो कुछ भी हो जाएगा यहाँ गड़बड़. भगवान has all the ways to bring out your अहंकार. कुछ भी गड़बड़ कर देंगे, खटखट 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 होता रहेगा. Just remain quiet and humble. छोटे रहो. You will be safe. Do namaskar to everybody who has allowed you to serve you. I have been allowed to serve. Thank you for giving me the opportunity. You are bigger than me. This is called Hanumanji. Got our Vitteshana also. We are very gullible. Koi bhi tareef, thank you so much. You are looking very good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You only understand me. Sursaya kha dalenge bhaiya. Anyway, challenge is now going to be now for Hanumanji. Hanumanji went and saw Lanka. What a description is there. Remember Vairag, three Vairag. This is the second point he had to be practicing dispassion. Third area, Kanak Kotkar Param Prakasa. Moment he saw Lanka, oh my God, economy was booming in Lanka. All the houses were such sophisticated houses. It was gold plated, not imitation gold. Real gold houses were there. All the roads full of garden. You describe, Valmiki Ramayana describes like anything. Full of garden, full of fountain, full of roses, full of fragrance here and there. Nice shops were there. Well neat and clean people were there. Nice, everything was full of attraction. And there Hanumanji was saying, tell me. अब ये नहीं लगा कि हमको भी gold, I have don't any gold chain also. One gold chain I should have. Or I should have something. Nice shops were there. Every kind of shops were there. Very prosperous estate. So prosperous I cannot tell you everything. Pushpak Viman was there. So many, everything what they needed was there. And he said, let me know the character of the people. If I enter into the night, I will know the character of the people. Because night is a sign of how the people are really in their mind. They say night life is very good. That means drinking is good. Pubs are good. So he said, let me enter in the night and see their reality. Let us now see. And as he went there inside, be very careful now. Oh. Let us see what happened now. So as he went inside in the night, now he saw a house. He was jumping from one house to another house. So mandir pratikari sodha dekhe jata agni jodha. So he was jumping and people are sleeping nicely. And he was going inside now because he took a very small form, he could enter anywhere. After, of course, having some altercation with Lankani that I'll come to later on. And ultimately, Hanumanji, he reached Ravan's palace. Now the test was here. Test was here. First his palace was wow. It was excellent. Everything was sandalwood. Excellent. He had, tinkling of the excellent jewels where the ladies were walking and the sound was produced and royal apparatus was there and so many, conches were blown here and there and he wandered and it was the night time So Ravan saw and went inside. He jumped here and there. My time is also jumping. So when he went there, he saw that ultimately he could find where is Ravan sleeping. He thought maybe Sita ji may be close by, therefore I can see there. And there he went in the Ravan's. It was not bedroom, it was a bed hall. It was not a bedroom. That simple bed is there. There thousands of ladies were there. And the lamp was lit in the night. That lamp was nicely lit. And when Hanumanji started seeing each and every, because the complexion what he saw, he was seeing whether it is matching any woman, maybe somebody, Sitaji is sleeping, maybe how is she? So he saw, oh my God, what a description is there. If you say, I'll tell certain. Will you please tell this only? Okay. So, Taranam, as in the darkness, as the stars are studded, all the ladies were studded here and there. And because it was midnight, most of them had fallen into deep sleep. Acha. But, interesting thing, they did not take out their ornaments. Their ornaments were resonating and they were twinkling in that night also. And their locks and ornaments, garlands were thrown in disorder. Excellent jewels were there while drinking and dancing. They were unconscious. Some was lying down. Some had sacred marks which was almost wiped off. Some anklets were thrown here. Some ladies were covered. Some were half covered. Some had the girdles snapped. Some were, some were holding themselves like that and sleeping. Somebody was holding somebody's hand and sleeping. Women only. No other man than Ravana was there, for information. Some were there, they were holding each other and sleeping. Some were putting their hand on somebody else. But whole hall was full of women only. And they were very nicely dressed. Some of them very nice. Some ornaments were very nice because they had come for a dance program. And after seeing the dance only, Ravana had slept. And some were very beautiful. Some had only the lower garment. Some had upper garment. Some were, while nobody was snoring. To make the matter worst, none of the women was snoring. Only one person is snoring. Tell me who? Ravan. It is written here. They had such a decent sleep. And while they were sleeping, they were emanating fragrance. कहाँ से लाया था रावण भाई सब लोग को? तो रावण दिया. So they were all like that. And they were full of beauty. सुनना आपने? अच्छा, हाँ. And it is written there in Valmiki Ramayana, and here Hanuman was seeing each other. Each and every woman he was seeing. From top. Oh my God. And it is written here that Ravana had not kidnapped many of them. They came out of their will. This is also written. न तत्र कश्चित् प्रमतः प्रसय वीर्योपपन्नेन गुणेन लब्धा. And some were infatuated. Some were won by Ravana. And please note, na cha kulina, na cha hinrupa, na dakshina, na anupachar yukta. There was no one who was at low caste. Low caste was na. Or na hinrupa. Nobody was ugly. All were beautiful. Why Ravana will waste time? Ravana will not waste time in anybody like that. Na hinrupa. ना अदक्षिणा, नॉन क्लमजी कि बाल वाला ऐसा वैसा है, ऐसे तो भूत पे आज बाल आ गए ऐसा, some hair is coming here, some hair is coming here, ऐसे not clumsy also here. हाँ, ना अदक्षिणा, ना अनुपचार, neither ill dressed और काजल ठीक से नहीं लगा है, lipstick is not there, ऐसे वैसे आ गए, ऐसे नहीं था. They were all श्रृंगार युक्त, they were there, श्रृंगार was there. अच्छा, हाँ. Nanupachar yukta. They were all beauty, par excellent beauty was there. For your information. न च अकुलीना, न च हीन रूपा, न दक्षिणा, न अनुपचार युक्ता. They were all excellent. Bharya bhavat tasya na heen sattva. They were like the wife of Raman. Non-repulsive to the husband. This is also very important. In एक तो बात मत करना. I don't want to talk to you. ये सब नहीं. Not repulsive to the husband. They were very attracting to the husband. I mean, husbands were attractive towards the wife. Wife should be sad. बोले फिर आ गई. तो wife's personality should not be again she has come. I told you not to disturb me. Again you have come. They were attracting the husband with their nature, with their form, with their dress. And Hanumanji smiled. You know what he smiled? Can you guess? He thought that after having such beauty, par excellence, if still Ravan is going towards Sita ji, that means Sita ji is best of all. His conclusion was that. And then he went to Ravan. Near Ravan he went. He said, Ravana is snoring. He was the only snoring person, is written. I'm not saying we snore like Ravan, but he was only snoring. And there he saw near Ravana, one very beautiful lady was sleeping. And Angaharais tathaivanya komale nrityashalini vinyasta shubha sarvangi prasupta varavarnini. Very beautiful, nice hair, nice face was there, very nicely. And she was the one who was sleeping closer to Raman, already a little farther. But she was a Devi kind of person. And when he saw, she was there with nice, her whole description is given, how she was, how was her feet, how was her forehead, how was the hair, how was the hand, how was the waist. Every part of her body was beautiful. And around her, other women were also sleeping. Thank God he came at this time. Then he said, how can she be such, I've never seen such a beautiful lady here. And he thought that she is Sita. Mukta mani samayuktahi bhushanai suvibhushitam. And she is the mistress of all women. And she is best among all. And he jumped, Hanumanji jumped. Aspotayamasa chuchumb pucham. He kissed his tail out of joy. Because he thought, I got Sitaji. Wow, nach. Yes. He danced also. It is written here. Nananda chikrid jago jagama stambha narohan nipapata bhumo nirdayashan. And he clapped also, he sang also, and climbed up the pillar and then fell down. He said, no, she cannot be Ram Sita ji. देखो इसी को बुद्धि बोलते हैं. नारायण नियुक्ता सा स्वप्तुम अर्हति भामिनी. She cannot sleep other than with Ramji. Na bhuktum na api alankartum. She cannot eat something and she cannot be so well dressed with alankar all around. She cannot be there. She cannot be Sita ji. And there is no, because other than Ram, there is nobody is so great that Sita ji can sacrifice Ram ji. Nahi Ram samak kaschit vidyate tridashevapi. Among devatas also, there is nobody other than Ram ji. And ultimately, he said, no, I'm sorry, यहाँ तो Ram ji. देख लो टेस्ट कैसा हो गया? Not, and now when he came out, don't forget the topic today. Well, what was the topic today? Panchadashi. No. Then topic was Vairagya, Murti, Hanuman. Oh, sorry, it's a evening class. So, and it is written there, when he came outside, he said, I am a nastic brahmachari. Paradara avarodhasya prasuptasya nirikshanam. I saw those women in the sleeping, and that in that state I saw them. They may not take away my dharma. And then, this he said in 38th shlok, and then he said, very nice shlok is there, he said, Tasya pradura bhut chitta punaranya manasvinaha nischit ekanta chittasya. While seeing everybody, in my mind only Ram and Sita was there. Ram, Sita, 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 Sita. My thought of Sita was so strong all time that I have full control over my mind. And natu me manasa kinchid vaikrityam utpapate. Not for a second also any bad thought came in my mind. Dekho Vairagya, dekho Ram ji ka, Hanuman ji ka. This is what I said, that Vairagya is when you're surrounded by all temptation. Not for a second even seeing so much fragrant, so beautiful, best of women are there. But in my mind, this thought of even enjoying or touching or seeing twice also didn't come. That somebody is beautiful, no? You see once and again you want to see. This is a natural layer. So you have seen, by the time you saw, but you got, very good person was there, good looking. Oh, you have a stealing glance. Then you steal the glance. Well, not twice I saw anybody. Neither had any thought of passion for a second also. Manohi hetu sarvesham indriyanam pravartane shubha shubha swasthasu tache me suvyavasthitam. It is said here, mind is the instrument for good and bad, and my mind is established totally in Ram and righteousness. It is nischit, only one thought is there, Ramakar vritti is there whole day and night, and no thought can disturb me. Ye Vairagya hai. Ye nahi ki we a small Ram thought is there and we have forgotten. We forgot the thought of Lord Ram. यहाँ पे असली टेस्ट यही डिफिकल्ट था. This was a difficult test of Hanuman ji. देख रहे हो, ये होता है, ये ईश्वरी वैराग्य होता है. And it is more difficult than the Sugriva's one and living in the palace, because Ravan's there, that beautiful women were not there as in the Ravan's palace were there. And there, why? Because in his mind only Ram, Sita Kar vritti was there, Rama Kar vritti was there. What thought is in your mind? What is your vasna? You can enjoy that thing. What vasna you don't have, you don't enjoy that thing. So Hanuman ji had no other vasna than Ram vasna. ये बढ़िया है. Like supposing you have no non-veg vasna, and however anybody will bring, you say, "Oh, bhaiya, take it out. I don't want to see it. Why? I don't like. It's very good. I don't like. I told you, take it out. Otherwise, I'll go somewhere else. I'll go. Hataओ उसको. Similarly, he had only the vasna of Bhagwan Ram. He had only a vasna of pleasing Ram. He is only vasna Bhagwan. You are crying for Mother Sita. I only want to make you smile. आप खुश हो जाइए. I'll give the news to Mother Sita and I'll come back to you. Bhagwan, please be happy. I will do anything. एक ही वासना थी उनकी, और कोई वासना ही नहीं थी. We have hundreds of contradicting passions in our life. By the time I complete one, another starts. People is eating also, watching TV also, talking on phone also. All vasanas are there. And some by mistake they ate the phone. So there are so many conflicting vasanas are there. So much push and pulls are in the mind. ये कोई mind है? कूड़ा करकट बन जमा कर रखा. It's a garbage bin, not a mind. Not worth. Somebody lives with somebody, then you understand what kind of mind this person is. Oh my God, what I thought and what it was. When you live with the person, then you know the mind is, this is your intention, this is your inclination. और यहाँ इनकी जय जय रामा जय रघुरामा जय जय रामा जय रघुरामा सीता रामा श्री रघुरामा. जय जय रामा जय रघुरामा. जय जय रामा जय रघुरामा. जय 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 रघुराम। बोलिए सियावर रामचंद्र भगवान की, पवन सुत हनुमान की, उमापति महादेव की, बोलो भाई सब संतन की। नमः पार्वती पते हर हर महादेव। ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ओम शांति शांति शांति। हरि ओम। श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरि।
जय जय राम।